Hello friends and welcome to today's video where we're going to have a little throwback moment. Instead of doing a new album, I've decided we're going back in time and we're going to talk about Daniel's Yellow album. But I don't actually have a copy of it. The only Daniel album I have a copy of is Magenta, so it's what's joining me for this experience. Either way though, just to go over how things are going to work, I'm going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. But first, quick disclaimer. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion. Music is subjective and that is great. Please ignore the fact that I'm holding my wine. I don't have a coaster in here, so the wine is being held at this moment because I'm not going into the other room. If it's distracting for you, I'm so sorry, but it is a delicious rosé if you were wondering. I would highly recommend it if I remembered what bottle it was from. Anyway, let's get started. First up, we have Digital. This song, it's pretty good. It's giving The Weeknd vibes, and I very much appreciate that as someone who enjoys The Weeknd music and is so hyped to see him. I'm seeing him this summer. I am so excited. That's unrelated. Back to the song. It's good though. I enjoyed it. It is very standard. Like, it's nothing super special, but it's a good banger pop song, and I love banger pop, so I was here for it. Up next, we have not only my favorite song on this album, but my favorite Daniel title track for sure, and very possibly my favorite Daniel song in general, Paranoia. This song, I am obsessed with this song. To this day, it's been well over a year. I still listen to this song extremely consistently. It's so good. The dark vibes, I am obsessed. Also, I think his voice really fits the darker vibe songs. I don't know what it was about his voice in this song, but it was very much fitting the vibes, and I was very much a fan. Also, the song itself is just so good. The chorus especially, I'm in love with. Like, let me put it this way. Here's how I will describe how I feel about the song. I have on multiple occasions listened to one of those hour-long loop things that exist for songs. Yeah, I've done that with this song at least 3 times. This song still holds up and I still very much enjoy it. So let that show you how I feel about it. Our next song is Misunderstood. This song, it keeps up the darker vibes from Paranoia and I really appreciate it. Even if it doesn't hit in the same way, it does still hold it up. This song is also our first feature on the album. It has Omega Sapien in it. I have never heard of them aside from this song, but their verse was pretty decent. It wasn't phenomenal or anything, and it didn't make me really want to look them up at all, but it wasn't horrible, which is better than some other Daniel features that we've had, so I will take what I can get. But my favorite part of this song for sure is the chorus. I really like this chorus. It's very good. It's a good song as a whole, even if I can't deny whatever song had come after Paranoia I wouldn't have liked as much just because I adore Paranoia so much. But this song is not bad, even if it's not as good as Paranoia. Next, we have the actual main title track, Antidote. This song, hear me out. I won't deny it will always be overshadowed by Paranoia for me, but it's fine. We can't all be Paranoia. If we were all Paranoia, Paranoia wouldn't hit the way it does. So I'm glad we're not all Paranoia. And this song is still very good. I still really enjoy it. My real one complaint, like I like 90% of the song. The only part that I don't like is Daniel's rap in the bridge. I've never really been a big fan of Daniel's rapping. It's never really hit for me, so I'm not super shocked that I didn't like it here. But either way, I wasn't a huge fan. The rest of the song, though, I do very much enjoy. I still think it's very good. Last but not least, we have Save You, which is featuring Weinstein. This song, it's nothing special, I won't deny it, but the meaning behind it with the narratives of the album, it gets me a little bit, and I do have to support it, even if I would say the chorus is on the weaker side of things, if you ask me. Also, Weinstein, he's in this song. I've said before, I think he's a better feature than a lead artist. I don't really like his songs themselves, but I do like a lot of songs he's featured in. So how did he do here? He did fine. He did pretty well. I think it would have been better if he didn't come back in the bridge, but whatever. That's my opinion. We move. Okay, overall, hear me out. Musically, I'd give her like an 8.4, 8.5 out of 10. The songs, they're all good, but none of them are like, other than Paranoia, none of them are like, ooh, but hear me out, the narratives, because this album is all about Daniel's mental health basically falling to pieces, and that's a story that I just really can understand, let's say. So just narratively, I love the way the album's structured for the narrative style, and I also, one thing that I do want to point out that I really like about it is picking Antidote as the main title, because for a lot of albums, they will pick easily one of the first 2 to 3 songs. Antidote is very late in the album by comparison. It is the second to last song, and I really like that he still kept it as the title because whilst there are basically 2 options that I would put it. He could have either picked a different song to be the main title. He could have kept Paranoia as the main title, which I don't think would have worked as well. Not that I dislike Paranoia. Paranoia, as we've stated so many times in this video, I just love with all my heart and soul. But Paranoia to me is more that moment of depression when you're like down bad in it Antidote is much more giving, okay, like, we need therapy, and I prefer the we need therapy to the down bad, if you know what I mean. But the other alternative I would have given him to move Antidote is just move Antidote, like, move it higher into the album track list. I don't like that either, and I'm glad he didn't do that, because the narrative flow with the way the album is set up is very good, and I really I have a lot of feelings about this album, but overall, I'm giving it, with its narrative extra credit, an 8.8 out of 10. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your own thoughts on this album down below. Let me know what your favorite song is. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. Also, if you want to hear more from me, you can follow me on Twitter at @s_album_reviews. I'll link that in the description along with any other Daniel reviews I've done, so you can check those out if you want to. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!